Hey everybody, Jimmy Kukolski here from EV Racers. I just wanted to do a quick tire review. So I have the Model 3 Performance and it came with the Michelin's on 20s. So I got the Performance brake pack, which I know all the options have changed for a lot of the how you buy these cars now since I got mine in 2018. But I thought that I'd do some drifting, and I already had 35,000 miles on my tires, so I was like, I'll tear them up a little bit. Well, I got doing some drifting on some really rough concrete. I was about to leave for Florida, so I said, I'm just gonna get new tires. It's not really worth taking a chance driving thousands of miles and with my wife and all our stuff in the car, how hot it was, all that. So I just get some new tires. So the OEM tires are 235/35 20s, ZR20s, and they're a sticky Michelin. I think they're a decent tire. I put on Goodyear Eagle F1 G2s, 245/35. So I stepped it up a little bit. And they don't have the foam inside the tire. They're not a Tesla tire, right? But to be honest, I've run non-Tesla tires on Teslas for 2 or 3 years now, snow tires, all that stuff, no problems. Lots of other people have done it as well. Initially, I thought I was going to be disappointed. I went to drive to Florida. I actually put the tires on an hour before I left for Florida. So I was really kind of surprised at my range loss. And I had put maybe 1,000 pounds with myself and my wife in the car with all our stuff to go to Florida. She had brought all her weights, so that was part of it. But then I also thought, hey, I didn't check on the tire pressure on the tires before I put them on. They're down like 36 pounds, which is okay for maybe the drag strip or daily driving. But if you want to get some range out of it, you can't run 36 pounds in these tires. I typically run 45 to 50. In my Michelins, I ran 52, 53 sometimes. It was perfectly safe, and I definitely had a small range increase when I bumped that up. So I pulled over. I put 48 psi in the tires, and immediately saw my watt hours per mile go down. I was pretty happy. I had a little bit of road noise, a little more than I remembered, but I was on highways that are grooved and stuff. A couple things I thought might irritated me both went away. The range difference, that it was small. I bet you I'm maybe 5 to 10 watt hours more on average with the 245 35s over the 235 35s. And I believe these are stickier tires. They definitely handle better. So that's going to lead me to the 3 things that I like about the Goodyear Eagle F1 G2s on 245/35 over the Michelin. I believe they're PS4 or whatever, 235/35s that come on this car. The number one, potholes and stuff. Everybody's seeing cracked wheels like that, rash, real easy. Oh my gosh, it is way better. And I'm sure part of that is the tire size, but 10 millimeters is not a significant amount. Like you can see the tire looks wider than the OEM, but man, when I hit potholes, it is much more dampened with this tire than it was with the Michelins. So much so that I'll probably never buy the Michelins again. I may never buy the Goodyears again. I may try some Toyos or Nittos, something like that next. But wow, I was really, really happy to not feel every bump and boom, 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 thinking I'm going to blow a tire out. It's just much more comfortable. The second thing, these tires handle way better. The stability at speed, especially around quick corners or long sweeping corners. Guys with the Performance, when you hit those and you hit a bump, it's not, the dampening on the suspension isn't perfect, especially for that. I believe that we're lacking downforce, and that's my opinion. I don't have a lot of evidence for that, but I really believe that there's some problems with this car at speed, and one of them is definitely the tires. The 245/35s, or I'm sorry, 245/35 Goodyear Eagles that I put on this thing. It didn't solve all the problems, but I am so much more comfortable at speed around corners than I used to. The third thing, rain. As you might be able to see, it's raining right now. It's actually what made me think about doing. I'll get the powers out. What made me think about doing the quick review here is the rain, and I I can't tell you if the Michelin's that I had, just because the age, I was definitely taking them further miles wise, because I check my alignment regularly and I'm always rotating the tires. So it's getting a significant amount of life out of them. I got 35,000 miles, and there was more than half of the tread left. To be able to get 60,000 miles, which I'm sure I could have got out of those tires, would have been way past what most people get on those kind of tires. So I'm wondering if, maybe their age or how much I drove them made this happen, but they were awful in the water. Around corners, at any type of speed, if you're carrying any energy into a corner, they were just the worst. Almost as bad as having the sun in this camera, that kind of bad. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll try to move this here. But anyway, I really, really, really love these Goodyears in the rain. We were on our way to Florida, and we got into a massive storm just as we crossed from Georgia into Florida. And I was slowing way down because I was super apprehensive, because the car doesn't like any type of speed in the rain. It was hydroplaning really easily with those other tires, and I got into like the situation where I need to pass somebody real quick. I hit the accelerator, and I'm like, oh, here we go. We drifting down the highway at 65, super stable. So I started messing around a little bit, and now I feel like I'm much more comfortable at speed with the Goodyear. So those are the three things: handling, definitely the protection for the wheels and just for your ears and your jaw and your teeth inside your car while you're driving, and the rain. Significantly better handling tire in the rain. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any products you want me to review on the Model 3 or the Model S or the Model X, we have access to all three to be able to test stuff out. Would love to give it a try. Thanks, and have a great day.